What's up, guys? Back with another video, and I'm here to do a rebooking. As the video says, another rebooking. One of the worst WrestleManias ever in history. WrestleMania 32. Now, this pay-per-view was a mess, top to bottom. The only two matches I actually liked was the Intercontinental title ladder match, and the triple threat women's match. But the only match I was excited about going in to this pay-per-view was Dean and Brock. That's the only match I cared about going into the pay-per-view, and look what happened to that match. That match sucked the life out of me. I mean, it was not good at all. So I'm here to do a rebooking of how I can make WrestleMania 32 better, more enjoyable, and more satisfying. This will probably be either 8 or 9 matches. I didn't write any of this down. This is just off the top of my head. Number one, Big Show and Shaquille O'Neal. Now, Shaquille O'Neal's been wanting a match with Big Show for years now. So what perfect place to do it than at WrestleMania? They kind of teased it in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. When these two went face to face, you could have it go on for like 10 minutes or so, and Shaquille O'Neal go over. Next match. Now, this match I would keep the New Day against League of Nations, and the League of Nations would be Sheamus, Rusev, Alberto Del Rio. Now, nothing was wrong with this match aside from the finish. It didn't make sense to me how the League of Nations won. How the League of Nations won, and then they got their asses kicked by the Legends after the match. It didn't make sense to me at all. What I would have, this is the way I would have done it. I would have had New Day won, have the New Day get beat down by the League of Nations, and then have Shawn, Mick Foley, and then Stone Cold come out to rescue them. That's how I would have done it. So League of Nations, New Day, have New Day go over. Another match I would have kept, the multi-man Intercontinental Championship match. Now, ladder matches have become a staple at WrestleMania nowadays, and this ladder match was really friggin' enjoyable. And going into the match, the champion was, I believe, was Kevin Owens. It didn't make sense to me how they put the title on Zack Ryder just for him to drop it 24 hours later to The Miz. That was just dumb. They just did that to have him have his WrestleMania moment, for the whole, I grew up watching Razor Ramon win the IC title from Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 10 thing. So I would have kept this match, but I would have had The Miz go over and have him have a lengthy run with the IC title. Another match I would have kept, this is number 4. Another match I would have kept, triple threat women's match, Sasha, Becky, and Charlotte. Nothing wrong with this match. One of the best matches on the card, way better than the main event. So I would have kept this, and I wouldn't have changed anything about the match. I wouldn't have changed the outcome. I would have left it as it is. Number 5, Wade Barrett, or King Barrett, whatever you want to call him. Wade Barrett, King Barrett against the Undertaker. This match was supposed to happen at WrestleMania 27. That's why they did the Nexus attacking the Undertaker and helping Kane retain the title at Bragging Rights 2010. But they changed their mind on that. I would have revisited that and have the Undertaker sort of seek out his vengeance on King Barrett for that, and this will be a great way to push Wade Barrett to the main event picture, because there were a lot of times where he was, what am I trying to say? There were a lot of times where he should have gotten that push but didn't. So yeah, King Barrett versus The Undertaker, Hell in a Cell, instead of it being Shane and Undertaker. So King Barrett and Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. Next, another match. Like I said, another match I would have kept. 6, Chris Jericho and AJ Styles. Like I said with the other matches that I've kept so far, nothing wrong with this match except the outcome. AJ was on the rise. He just debuted in WWE at the Royal Rumble, so everyone was expecting him to win his first WrestleMania match, and everyone was so let down when he didn't be one of those people included. So, and Jericho didn't really need the win. I love Jericho, but he didn't really need the win. So I would have kept this match, but I would have had AJ go up. Number 7, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, the rematch from WrestleMania 31. Now, the previous year, WrestleMania 31, we never saw who actually would have won that match because Seth Rollins interfered and cashed in his Money in the Bank contract and won the WWE Championship. So I would have had a rematch between these two, and I would have had, probably add like a no disqualification rule or something like that. I would have had Brock go over in this match. And finally, number 8, the main event of the show, Triple H defending the WWE Championship against Dean Ambrose with Shane McMahon as the special guest referee. Now, this match happened at WWE Roadblock like a month prior, and honestly, that match that they had at Roadblock should have been the main event at WrestleMania 32. So at Roadblock, I would have had Triple H and Roman. Triple H beat Roman, and then at WrestleMania, Triple H and Dean Ambrose for the title, for the WWE title. Shane McMahon returning would have been a perfect opportunity. I would have had him and Triple H sort of butt heads, and him get involved with the match, and him being the special guest referee. So yeah, Triple H defending the WWE Championship against Dean Ambrose, and of course Dean Ambrose would go over. So yeah, that's my rebooking of WrestleMania 32. Let me know what you guys think of my booking. What events, what pay-per-view events do you want me to go back and rebook, or what pay-per-view events of the future do you want me to book? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to be notified of my new videos when I release some. Don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.